time around I'm doing a review of The Warriors. Now, if you don't know what The Warriors is, it was a game that was released by Rockstar, but it's originally based on a movie. As a matter of fact, as I'm getting set up right now, I've pulled up the Wikipedia. As you know, I now doing these things. Let's see. Pretty much The Warriors is a beat-up game published by Rockstar. It was released October 17, 2005 for PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. I played the Xbox version. And pretty much it's, I really didn't go through showing you a whole lot of the game because the game mechanics flow through the whole game. The only thing that really changes is kind of like the same thing that changes with the game's state of emergency. The numbers they throw at you for the most part. Pretty much, as they say, the setting, the game takes place in the gritty 1970 New York and expands to the NYC boroughs, including Coney Island and the Bronx. The Warriors is an action-adventure survival game which focuses heavily on brawling. So it's very violent, if you couldn't tell already. Also, too, they kind of mix in some of the stuff from Turf Wars and such, as in there's use of spray paint and pretty much burners and that type of thing. When I say burners, that's actually spray tag. So it's kind of got a jet grind radio without the skates type of feel. The Warriors focus largely on a gang rumble style action with players being assisted by other warriors. Minimum of 1, maximum of 8. The player plays as all 9 characters throughout the game. And it's largely using Cleon, Swan, and Rembrandt. Levels 1 through 13 take place 3 months before the meeting. 14 through 18 covers the movie itself. The game also includes 5 bonus levels called flashbacks. And, you know, if you've seen it, you kind of understand how it goes. You get to play as Cleon, Swan, Ajax, Vermin, Rembrandt, Fox, Snow, Cowboy, and Cochise. Pretty much they have supporting characters: Virgil, who is the leader of the Destroyers, Ash, Mercy, LC, Scopes, Masai, and Cyrus. Can you dig it? Because, you know, that was a big part of it too. For the most part, I couldn't complain about it. I saw the movie and I enjoyed the movie. And I played through and had fun with it. And I really, really, really enjoyed it. Said apparently there was a lawsuit about it, which I'm just reading this on Wikipedia. Roger Hill, the guy who played Cyrus, can you dig it? Which if I get sued, you'll know why. For the most part, he took out a lawsuit, $250,000 against Take-Two for using his voice and depiction in the game without his permission. Understandable. Said, a spiritual sequel was planned by Rockstar, however unrelated to the Warriors. The game is entitled We Are the Mods. I knew nothing about that whatsoever, but there is a second mode of play that goes on in this game. Once you beat the game, you can go to the arcade games, because in your hideout you actually have some arcade games, which you'll see develop as you play through the game. And you can actually play what is pretty much a 2D version of the game, more or less, the whole adventure. And I mean, you'll see it because it's the second half of this video. And it's pretty straightforward and fun. I actually liked it. It was pretty much a lot better than having to run around and graffiti up stuff, because oh my gosh, the controls for the graffiti for that W be killing me, man. The actual action of the game is not bad, and you definitely run into a nice barrage of characters. The guys who dress like Chucky, who are in the subway, are interesting. The dudes with the baseball, the clown faces and baseball paint. The dudes with just the clown attire and whatnot. Because basically all these games are themed. And then the boppers. Those dang boppers, boy. You enjoy taking their hats, which you can also pick up a lot of items and stuff. So they really, really do follow the path of the beat 'em up thing pretty well. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. Go watch it. It's nice. It's actually classic. To be honest, I would look it up and describe the movie to you. You know what? Why not? Why not? Say, because I'm supposed to be doing some other types of reviews too. Say, I don't know how far I'm going to get into all that, but you know, it's one of those things that may be coming. But pretty much just kind of a lot of things going on. Plot. Cyrus, Roger Hill, leader of the Gramercy Riffs, the most powerful gang in New York, calls a midnight summit of all the gangs of New York. Basically, he's requesting that 9 unarmed representatives basically meet with him, and I believe the whole idea was to basically try to unify all the gangs. And pretty much the Riffs call out a hit on Cyrus. Or rather, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a gang that they're having problems with, and I'm looking for the name of the gang. But the Riffs pretty much... And what happens is, a hit gets called out on Cyrus. Cyrus gets killed. And Cleon's crew, the Warriors, are basically the ones blamed by it, and are pretty much basically pointed out by the Riffs as pretty much not to make it back home from wherever they are. So they basically have to get back from where the meeting is all the way back to Coney Island. And that is going through a whole bunch of gang territory. And they try to parlay through some areas and such, like when they go through the area where the orphans are, because that's a gang. And they also make it through Manhattan and quite a few places and such. And for the most part, plenty of them end up more or less arrested on the way. I think actually some of them died. I don't remember. And you know, they had a female gang called the Lizzie where they almost got hemmed up, but they get separated pretty much too. And basically the leader of the gang that they're having issues with basically lets them know that they've been set up at the end once they get to Coney Island, because it's like only 2 of them. Or it might have been just Swan. I'm sort of trying to remember, and I'm skimming at the same time. Say, you're quite welcome to look this up on your own too, because I don't have problems with that. But pretty much they basically have a witness that comes and tells the Riff later that Luther was the one who shot Cleon, and Luther is from the Rogues. And the Rogues are basically waiting there for Swan. And it's a one-on-one fight. Luther pulls the gun. Swan throws a knife into his wrist. And pretty much the Riffs show up in time to basically, you know, take the bad guy off to where he is pretty much dealt with. I enjoyed watching the movie and such, and it definitely made for a good springboard for the game. And I mean, you actually played through all of this. Now there's some other events that happen throughout the movie too. I'm just not going into them because if you hadn't seen it, those are definitely spoilers. But one character to definitely follow is Ajax and Swan and Cleon. And pretty much it's rather straightforward. It reminds me of another series and show, but I can't remember it well enough to tell you what it was or anything. But when I find out, I'll do a review on the movie or so then, and you can go through it. But pretty much I'm going to go ahead and end it there. You know, the button up top, subscribe, you know, below, comment, and like. And as usual, if you really want to support and you like what I do, you know, A, keep watching, B, go to my website, Amway.com, buy stuff. I'm IBO4919 392, and my key is Kel, Kel, and you can pretty much go to the Amway site and register to become a customer for free with that information, or you can go to my personal site, which is at the beginning of just about all of these reviews. That's it for now. I actually got another review I'm working on too, because I ain't forget about you. It's the 4th, baby. I thought the Warriors would be a good pick, but it was pretty much a random pick, and the other one is Bad Dudes, because I just needed something classic. And yeah, you're going to probably like that review, because I kind of get to cut loose. That one might not be for your kids, because there will probably be some swearing. And there's probably swearing in all of these. I really don't pay attention. I just kind of go off the top of my head. I usually, just kind of roll with it like that. But you know that about me already. Alright, well, until later, folks. Peace.
Come on, baby. What's it gonna hurt? You know you want it.
Ajax, not now. Come on, you're being rough.
Oh, I'll show you rough, baby. You ain't seen nothing yet. Let's go get him. Let's move it. Let's cut through the back and find our soldiers. Oh yeah! Let me go, motherfucker! Let's bop this destroyer trash off our turf. You ain't put a beat in your life. Get this fucking knob. I'm quick to say. Hell yeah! Stop wasting my time, man. Come on, let's go. Keep going. Take him apart. Holy shit.
Hey man, how's it hanging?
I got some wool
What's
lines
going
up,
on,
man.
partner?
A sweet
Respect
girl,
the
man.
warriors.
She's good. So don't none of you fuck it up.
Greetings, brother.
What's happening, brother? Warriors, bomb, yeah, baby.
Yes.
You